My name is Maria Kądzielska and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. We are in the studio of young Polish painter Anna Vostruchovaite. As you see, her works and her canvases are all around us. Anu, thank you very much for this invitation and for allowing us to enter your very intimate space where you work every day. Is it true?
Yes, Maria, that's true. Thank you too. I'm very glad to have you here.
Normally, we watch pieces of art in museums, which are different spaces, I would say a little bit artificial, but the process of how you do it look dirty, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. It's very dirty. I am working with different tools, with jigsaw even, and with rollers, brushes, paint, acrylic, and so on.
But tell me, please, how your journey with art started.
It's actually hard to say when it started and how it has begun, because first of all, I've always remember myself as very interested in making something special, something interesting for me. So that's why I was studying in 2 art schools in Vilnius. Then I was attending to art studio in Dom Kultury Polski. And then I applied for studies in the Warsaw Academy of Arts. I have finished that academy and now I'm here in my studio in Warsaw. And what I can say...
but you moved to study at the Academy of Fine Art in Warsaw.
Yeah, exactly. I moved from Vilnius to Warsaw to study here painting and in painting faculty.
And your diploma received honors and was exhibited later. Tell me, what have you prepared for this?
That was actually a series of my objects, which we can see here in the studio, which I presented in Galeria Nowe Miejsce in Warsaw, near PKN, in fact. So nice place for diploma work. And those objects were about the link between virtual reality and this physical by which we are surrounded. Before diploma, I realized that the canvas just very blocks me in some way. They can't let me to express and to reflect that main concept. And I decided to just cut it. And I cut my first object, which I presented during a show in Galeria Autonomia in 2018. And that was the first object cut out from the wood panel. So I moved toward.
And if you could tell us also what you want to express in your art the most, what you want to tell the world by your art.
So that's not about Vilnius, in fact, but I would rather say that it's about the link between, as I mentioned before, it's about the link between 2 realities, about this physical and this virtual, because I find it very fascinating that the way we move in the virtual space, that movement says a lot about our personalities, because we use very universal tools as, you know, graphic tools, for example, as me, or we all are selecting, scrolling down, we all are deleting items, copying them, and so on. And by that, we are pursuing our own path. We show our personality, show what we are interested in, and I find it super cool.
I've seen your paintings where there are people usually from different angles, but legs, how they rest, what they sit, where they said, do you want to come back to figures, or you stay with the shapes?
It's hard to predict, but you know, those paintings are still here in the studio, but actually I think that the medium, that the form of the art object should suit your concept. And maybe it was like I decided that the cut out panels suited better than a traditional canvas with oil paints, made with brushes and so on. So who knows? Maybe one day I will decide that I am coming back and I am doing something what I did before.
I want to ask about your first exhibition, which was in the Autonomy Gallery. And it was your first of your own individual exhibition in 2018, yes? So you could show, basically show yourself. Was it a turning point in your career?
It was just another, just next stage, next step in my career, a new success. And as I mentioned, I presented one of the first cut objects, so that was something I would just show something new. And
but it's not easy to have an individual exhibition. A lot of artists, especially young artists, dream about it because you have some group exhibitions, you present pieces of your art, but to have only people who watch only your art, it's pretty exquisite. So my question is, did you need it to work like? Did someone invite you for this exhibition, and you were the one to basically to arrange it, to start it?
Yeah, actually my friend Kasia invited me a year before, and after 1 year and a half, I made their exhibition.
Did it open the door for you more? Were people interested in also these pieces of art in your work?
I think it made me closer to those viewers who came to the opening. But at the same time, it is actually very hard work to show your paintings. One thing is to make them, to create, to work in your studio. But another thing is to show it, to present, to be seen. It's very hard, actually, and it remains very
but there are a few places right now. There is Dessa Unicum, which sells also modern and young art, and they have exhibitions especially dedicated to young artists. But I would say there are very few places like this. What is your opinion about the condition of modern art right now in Poland?
I actually sold to a few works in that gallery, but now it is very hard to sell for me my objects because they are working with the space. So if someone would like to buy your objects, what someone would need to do? To show me that place, because my objects are just, it's kind of dialogue between the space in which they will be set. So it is very important for me because the space around is a part of whole. So if someone buys a new house or rearrange the apartment or house, they want to have such kind of objects in the place, they need to call you and show you the place, show you how it looks like, and then you will arrange it with your pieces of art and your objects. Yes? Something like that.
So if you are interested in the piece of art of Anna Vostruchovaite, go and check on her website. Maybe you will like to arrange the space in your home with such kind of objects as you see behind me, which of course very interesting. And since Gierowski liked it, you might like it as well. Thank you very much for watching Poland and Lithuania Culture.